250 Gemstones culture represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. We are more than journalism. We are a revolution. Come on, let's kick this door down and let everybody know we up in here. Welcome to the 250 Gemstones Culture Podcast. I am your host, Michael T. Porter, and I have another bomb podcast episode for y'all. Hope y'all doing well. Hoping y'all doing well. Don't forget to check out YouTube channels, 250 Gemstones News TV, Michael T. Porter Music, and Michael Skits and Stories. If you like to support all that I am doing, Cash App, $ Michael US. Don't be bashful. Don't be frugal. What else I got? Yeah, man, we got a podcast. I think this podcast is opening the eyes to what's really going on in this dating scene, marrying our best friends. I think that's probably the best thing you can do with your dumb ass. I think your dumb ass need to go out there and just realize what's in front of you and get on with the get on. So a lot of people are weighing, and some people are saying that, oh no, I don't want to get involved with my best friend like that, because when you're in a relationship, there's more pressure, there's more obligations, there's more responsibility. When you're with your friend, it's free flowing. I see you when I see you. We're not attached like that, but we are attached. We still gotta have each other's back, but it's just a different way. Some guys are have been friend zoned, and even though they've been friend zoned, they still want to be with their best friend. And a lot of girls have been friend zoned too. A lot of people, when they think of friend zone, it just goes one way. No, a lot of women have been friend zoned. For whatever the case, women have been friend zoned too. So both men and women have been friend zoned. But I think it's probably the smartest thing you can do is marry your best friend, in my personal opinion. But we're going to go look at some of the people that think like me, some of the people that think it's best to clap your best friend's cheek, is better to stroke your, if you're a woman, it's a good thing to stop giving your male best friend some top. Give him some good top, because this is the man that's going to take care of you when you old and great. This is the man that's going to have your back. This is the man that have your best interest. To give y'all kind of an overview and my point of view, let's look at a wedding of a best friend, two best friends, male and female. Let's look at this man right here.
Ever since we met, I knew you were going to be a special person in my life.
Romina, the saying goes, God works in mysterious ways. And as you know, I'm a firm believer in that. Who would have thought just 8 years ago we would both have signed up for the same college class with seats just 3 feet apart? Oh my gosh.
I wasn't sure how at the time, but years later, when I found myself longing for a partner that was driven in life, that was funny, that was kind, I was brought right back to you. Funny how those things work. In just the right moment, unexpectedly, suddenly, you realize you're no longer solely thinking about yourself anymore. His thoughts, his dreams, his goals, they're now yours too.
Ain't this sweet?
Our friendship started off slow, a hello here and a hello there. That was until I gained the courage to address you one day by name. Hello, Romina. And there it was, foolishly fumbling my words, trying to play it off as if the name Romina was said on purpose.
So much. Beautiful.
That must be is that the mom? Best friends?
Falling for you is like walking into a house and knowing that you're home. So no matter what life brings, I vow to hold you every night until my dying days. I vow to comfort you when you feel anger, fear, sadness. I vow to throw parties for the highs and give you strength through the lows. I vow to always love and support you because the good things in life are so much better with you by my side.
Now, standing here 8 years later, joined today by our friends, our family, but most importantly, my soulmate. Romina, you're nothing short of a miracle. Everything from your beautiful soul, your caring heart, and those gorgeous eyes I could get lost in for days.
We better be clapping some cheeks when they get over with this.
I want to conclude by settling an argument we've been bickering over for several years. You'll often say, I love you, to which I'll respond, I love you more. Then we'll disagree, and we'll go back and forth. After today, I think I can finally explain to you what I mean when I say it. So Derek, when I say I love you more, I don't mean I love you more than you love me. I mean I love you more than the bad days ahead of us. I love you more than any fight we will ever have. I love you more than any amount of distance keeping us apart. And I love you more than any obstacle that would ever try to come between us.
You truly do make me feel like the luckiest man alive. And that's why today, I vow to forever be the husband you deserve. To provide, to protect, to cherish, and to love.
Oh. Ooh, take it easy.
From another dimension, we're leveling up all the way to the top, and we're ready for big things. We're pulling the right strings. We're taking control, we're taking it all. We're taking control, we're taking it all. 'Cause we're in the party, feel the drum of your body. Blowing up, bringing on me.
She can handle her liquor. They got the cake. So that's just the overview. So these are best friends and they decided to get married. Y'all see what I'm saying? This world, this dating scene, if y'all been in the dating scene, it's there's a bunch of weirdos, to be quite honest. And I don't understand why wouldn't somebody want to marry their best friend? I just don't understand. So if you attracted to your best friend, if you like, I'm all right looking, and my best friend, she's beautiful. Like I'm talking about your female best friend, opposite sex. If your best friend of the opposite sex, y'all be flirting, y'all be talking nasty together, y'all, I mean close like that for years in and years out. Y'all still single. What's the holdup? What is the holdup? Y'all trust one another. Y'all have a lot in common. Especially if y'all been friends, if you got 5 years in, 10 years in. What is the problem with marrying your best friend? I think that's the best deal. You're gonna bypass a lot of BS. You're gonna bypass a lot of trauma from the dating scene. You're gonna bypass a lot of wasted time. Get with your best friend. Bang your best friend. Blow your best friend backs out. Ladies, suck off your male best friend. Suck them off, jerk them off, because it's the man, like I said, that cares about you. And a lot of people, this is the new wave. I think the next wave is going to be arranged marriages. The new wave is marrying the best friend. Let's see. I got some more coming at you. Now I'm gonna show the good, I'm gonna show the bad. This is according to Yahoo.com. Olivia Copel. I'm looking forward to marrying my best friend. Olivia Copel can't wait to marry her best friend. The 31-year-old model is engaged to sports star Christian McCaffrey, and Olivia has revealed that she's already counting down the days until they tie the knot. The brunette beauty, who started dating the NFL star in 2019, told people the countdown is on. It's happening. The loved up duo announced their engagement in 2023, and Olivia can't wait for the next chapter in her life. She shared, I'm looking forward to marrying my best friend. Y'all see that right there? Y'all see that right there? I'm looking forward to marrying my best friend. She understands what's at stake right here. She understands. She good people right there. Olivia, you good people. I'm very excited for that next chapter, and I feel very lucky. He's a great guy. Olivia has enjoyed her experience of planning her wedding. The model is also determined to please all of her wedding guests. She said it's just logically complicated. It's just logistically complicated figuring out what everyone's going to wear, figuring out where everyone's going to stay, making sure that everybody's happy. I feel like a people pleaser. I want to make sure that everybody else is having the best time ever, but I know that everything will fall into place. I feel really good about it. Meanwhile, Olivia previously admitted that she lost her identity after her split from Nick Jonas. The model, who dated Nick from 2013 until 2015, said on the Copel Sisters, I moved to Los Angeles with him. I had no brand, no money, and I was in love. That was great, right? But when he broke up with me, I was kind of left with no sense of identity. My whole identity was in him, which is a very common story of a young person in love. I thought we were going to get married. I thought all these things. I just remember night after night looking up at my ceiling in my apartment that I couldn't afford, thinking to myself, how am I going to pay my rent? Ooh. This girl said she can't pay her damn rent. So that's why she waited 2 years on Nick Jonas. Olivia Copel. Let's find it. Let's see. Wow, she's beautiful. She said Nick Jonas left her broke. Don't Nick Jonas got some money? Don't Nick Jonas got some money? Ain't he the lead? You the leader, fool. She said, I couldn't figure out how I was going to pay my rent. I'm thinking night after night, how am I going to pay my rent? That's what she was thinking. How am I going to pay my rent? Ooh, this is a beautiful woman right here, y'all. This is a beautiful woman. She said, this nigga playing games. This nigga Nick Jonas is playing games. He ain't trying to get married. He ain't about nothing. He with the foolery. He with the foolishness. He's with the ruckus. He just want me to pull my panties down, go up in my guts, bust it down, beat it down, and then skeet off. And that's exactly what he did. So it was something about her why Nick Jonas didn't want to marry her. That ain't none of our business. Maybe it is. Maybe it is, but Nick Jonas did not want to marry this girl. He didn't want to marry her. So, this is what I'm saying. See, she wasted 2 years with Nick Jonas when she could have just married her best friend. Married now, I don't know. Now, I don't know if they knew each other. When I'm talking about best friend, now, she feels like this man is her best friend, the NFL player, because they have a special bond. And that's cool. You know, it don't take long to figure out who's your friends and who ain't, you know. But I'm talking about friends that have been friends for a long time, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. I mean, what are y'all doing? The earlier, y'all see, she did it the right way this time. So she got with this guy and she feels this is her best friend, her new male best friend, and she jumping all over. She's gonna get married to him. That's how it's supposed to be. Once you guys link Once you guys click, there's no reason, and y'all both attractive, y'all both got a lot in common, y'all best friends. Go ahead and get married. Go ahead and start your new lives together. And you ain't gotta have kids right away. Get to know each other. Go explore. Go. Just go. Support each other in your careers. Keep God first. I mean, this is what I was saying, bypassing all the BS. Bypassing all of the BS. This girl wasted 2 years of her life. 2 years she will never get back. 2 years. I had another video. Let's see. I try to say I had another video. Oh, here we go. And this is more aligned, more specifically. Olivia, she did the right thing too. Is relative to what we're talking about. But yeah. Hold on. Why I got two of them? I don't want glamour. I want this one. Okay, that's the one I want. It aligns. Olivia Copel proved my point. Now we're gonna listen to this guy and his testimony. Awesome marriage. What's wrong with folk?
You know, I talk to couples as they marriage. We talk all about the reasons they want to spend the rest of their lives together. Term best friends inevitably turns up. It did for Nancy and me. We were best friends going into marriage, and being best friends helped us as we were some really marriage storms that we came to. It came pretty easy for us. We were intentional without knowing it. Spending time together, talking, listening, all for us. And all three are foundational to a great friendship. Grace and Mason had been married over 20 years. Their story of friendship, it really pretty much mirrored that of Nancy and me. They were both in their early 20s when they met in a church singles program. Their program grew, and the church decided it was time to form small groups. So Grace and Mason were asked to lead one of the small groups. It was during that year and a half their friendship really did grow. They took leading the small group very seriously. They spent a lot of time together planning and preparing. They really did not see each other as boyfriend and girlfriend, which was really interesting looking back. The series they were doing in their small group, it was about defining the qualities to look for in a potential mate. So Mason said it was after the rest of the group left that evening, they looked at Grace and realized she was everything that he was looking for. So he told her. Unfortunately for Mason, Grace had not yet come to that same realization. He felt stupid and made up some lame excuse that he was just joking. But Grace, well, she knew better. And although she really hadn't thought of them as a couple, it kind of sparked something inside of her in a really good way. Another 18 months passed, and these two best friends were a husband and wife. In talking to Grace and Mason, I was able to put some thoughts together about friendship and about marriage. First, a strong friendship is the foundation of a marriage, can make a significant difference when hard times come. Grace talked about some difficult things that they went through as a couple. The first test for them was a miscarriage 3 years into marriage. And as hard as that was, Grace said it strengthened their marriage. I didn't want God and my best friend to know. And both were there for me. Same story played out for both of them as they lived out the years of their marriage. No matter what happened, they had each other. Not only was being best friends fun, but they learned firsthand the depth of their friendship and how God had used it in each of their lives day after day. Was their marriage always great? Through tears and anger and fears and lots of other things, they always came back to that one thing. Neither wanted to lose the other in the friendship that they cherished. That friendship foundation was always there. Second, it's important to value that friendship and not let anything into your life that would harm it in any way. Most experience that maintaining good friendships over time, well, it doesn't just happen. We got to continue doing the things that established and cemented the friendship in the very first place. For friendship and marriage, you got to take that up a few notches. Our expectations of our spouse are higher than other friendships,
Told
and
you.
rightly so. This is the relationship in this life. Nick is my best friend. We worked on it in the beginning, and we work on it today. There are times that we didn't do a good job. For us, it was letting life get in the way. Sometimes it's good things like kids and work and volunteering and sports and hobbies and other friends. If we were not intentional, any of those would take away time from each other that was not healthy for our marriage and maintaining the friendship that we wanted. Those good things that take away are the tricky ones. They sneak up on us a little at a time, and often we don't even notice the harm that they're doing. And then there are those things that are not healthy.
He said them kids. He said kids and all doing all those good things. That's what I'm saying. We only have a little bit of time to love one another. Like even your kids, your job, your wife, your husband, your best friend is the most important job. Your relationship with your best friend, future husband, future wife. That relationship is the most important job of your life. That's more important than any other thing outside of God. Is God, and then it's your best friend slash spouse. God and your spouse, that comes before your job. That comes before everything. And he said life sneaks up, and life has a way of messing up that special bond.
They kill friendships. This includes things like drugs, alcohol, flirtations, affairs, you know the list. The bottom line is this: anything that we let into our life hurts our friendship with our spouse. And when we do that, it's dangerous. The fallout from these can have varying consequences. The best course of action? Well, with the first group, keep things in balance. With the second group, don't. Third, cherish and enjoy your friendship. A building friendship got us to the altar. It gave us something to look back on when we were distant because we valued it so much. It's given each of us someone to do life with that deeply cares for us. Plus, there's no one that I have more fun with than Nancy. Friendship and marriage is one of those special gifts that God gives us.
Told y'all, this is my first time watching this video. This is the first time I'm watching this video. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm trying to give y'all some game. I'm trying to put y'all on that front street, trying to put y'all on that corner. I'm trying to let y'all know this is a beautiful thing when you marry your best friend. Woo! But at the same time, you got to have God too. So a lot of people, they go into these relationships without God because overall, social engineering is doing their best, doing their darnest to keep us away from God, keep us away from Christ, keep us away from the Holy Spirit, keep us away from the Holy Bible, keep us away from righteousness, keep us away from the beautiful side of what it means to be human beings. Now, I'm a fair person. I got a little bit of opposition, people that oppose what I'm saying. Let's see. Blair Underwood, look at this fool. Now, this is a friendship turned marriage that went south. This is according to AtlantaBlackStar.com. You can tell she's been wanting that spot. Blair Underwood's recent divorce before marrying best friend of 40 years has fans doubting friends' intentions. Think about that. They were best friends for 40 years and it still didn't work out. Let's see why, though. Let's see why. It's my first time reading it. Article written by Angelica Velasquez. Actor Blair Underwood fans still suspect the actor and his new wife, Josie Hart's tale of being lifelong friends before falling in love is just that, a story. The debonair leading man introduced his new leading lady to the world in 2022 when he announced their engagement. When a 41-year friendship slaps you in the back of the head and blossoms into romance, you stand up, pay attention, and step forward in gratitude. Gently forward, it begins, he wrote in an Instagram post blasting his love for all to see. News impending nuptials came as a shock to the supporters, as many had no idea that his marriage to first wife, Desiree Underwood, had run its course a year prior. In 2021, Desiree filed for divorce after 27 years together. The parents of 3 adult children issued a joint statement saying they had decided it was in their family's best interest to work on ourselves individually and collectively. They also shared that we will continue to be the best of friends and co-parents and have the utmost respect for one another. But doubters question if respect even crossed Blair's mind when he and Hart went public with their relationship. The couple wed last June with a grand ceremony in the Dominican Republic. With their 1-year anniversary in the books, outrage over their union again cropped up. On Facebook, a skeptic suggested him and best friend probably were sneaking around. Several others share that same theory of the decades-old friendship being platonic during her marriage. So they're saying that Blair Underwood was messing around with his best friend while he was with his wife, Desiree. Okay. All the kids love the kids. That's Desiree right there. Looking at the picture of him and the new wife, you can tell she's been wanting that spot, wrote another observer. Now happy Hart appears beside Blair in photos. A third person said that it was likely she had been coveting Desiree's position in the actor's life the whole time. That's crazy. She's been wanting his wife's place from the beginning. So they're pretty much saying Blair Underwood's second wife, which is his best friend of 41 years, have always wanted his first wife's position. She always wanted to be married to Blair Underwood. And she finally got what she wanted. While even more people speculate that vows were broken and boundaries crossed, neither Blair nor Desiree have provided commentary, whether explicit or implicit, about adultery contributing to the end of their union. A fan half-jokingly considered that he had taken a page out of Tia Mowry's book when they wrote, maybe he graduates from his marriage. Mowry likened her decision to divorce her husband of 14 years, actor Corey Hardrick, to a graduation, noting that it has been a success, but that she ultimately evolved beyond its perimeters. She and Hardrick both remain just as vague about the end of the chapter of their lives 2 years later. If you guys want to check out the rest of the art, hold on. I would play, but I don't know if they're going to hit me with a strike because I don't like playing other people's stuff. I'm not going to do all this work and not get my coins, but you guys can check it out. Blair Underwood, all that damn hair dye. I check it out. Brother still looks good for his age, almost 60. Keep going strong, black man. Keep going strong. So I'm a fair person. That relationship, so that's a little bit messy though. So Blair Underwood married his friend of 40 years, and they pretty much saying, yeah, you moved on kind of fast, and a lot of people are saying that he was sleeping with his best friend while he was married to his first wife, Desiree. So that's a whole bunch of mess. So there was some stuff going on there, so relationships are tricky when you got different personalities, different people involved, how it start, where is it going? It's a whole bunch of mess, right? Because what he should have done is marry her before, but I'm trying to figure out why are they divorced now? Why are they divorced now? Let me make sure I read that right. Yeah, he's 2 times divorced. So him and his best friend didn't work out. Him and his first wife didn't work out. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? So the question is, was God involved in their relationship? Was he involved? You gotta have God. What? Gotta have God. We gotta have God in everything that we do. Hand clap for Jesus. Gotta have God in our lives. We just have to. And it's obvious there's some stuff going on up in there. So what we're gonna do, 250 gemstones. We're gonna mind our business because we don't want to be labeled as nosy. We don't want to be labeled as people that's putting our noses where it don't belong. But in my opinion, in order to be great, we gotta make great decisions. In order to be great, we gotta make great decisions. And marrying your best friend of a long time, if you have God and you have a best friend of the opposite sex, y'all need to really think about moving forward. Of course, I'm talking about if you have kids, or even if you don't have kids, but even if you have kids, let's say you have say your homeboy had kids, but him and his baby mama didn't work out, but then down the line, life has a funny way of pushing people into a cage together, so to speak, pushing people into his cage. So pushing people into a cage, and this cage is a cage of the freedom to make a great decision. This is a cage where two best friends are locked in. Now, life has a way. Maybe you went off to this state, maybe you went off to school, and somehow you guys ended up back together, best friends back together. If your homeboy got a kid, and it's ultimately over with the first baby mama, it's ultimately over, and you back into your male best friend's life. You don't have any kids. You ain't got nothing going on. He's still single. He got the kids. He's a single dad. Hey, maybe you guys can work it out. And if you guys have the same goals, have the same intentions, hopefully you love God. Hope that God is in your decision making. But if you guys share the same goals, you guys have the same ambition, you guys are mature about the situation, you guys are giving each other a second chance at life, go for it. That's your best friend. You know the intentions are good. You know each other's intentions are pure. You know that everything about each other is genuine, and you know that you're going to have each other's back for the long run. It's all about that long run. When we get old, who do you want by your side? Or when you get older, who do you want by your side? If you're 19, who do you want by your side when you're 29? Who do you want by your side when you're 39? Who do you want by your side when you're 49, 59, 69? Life is short. We age very quickly. Think about how fast the human body begins to decay. And y'all want to be out here in these streets. Y'all want to be out here dating this guy and dating this woman and going through all this trauma, wasting all this time, effort, and money, wasting all this energy when the person that was for you was right there the whole time. So friend zone, everybody been friend zone. And can people come out the friend zone? I feel if a man's been put in a friend zone now, if a woman put me in a friend zone, and now I'm doing my thing, I'm blowing up 250 gemstones. I'm the boss. I'm running the show. I'm traveling. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And then my female best friend that friend zoned me years back, now she's sniffing on me. She gonna sniff. Ooh, that's my best friend. Ooh, he's so fine. I didn't really see him like that before, but damn, he got some going on. Yeah, I got it going on. Stop playing. You played with me back then, you're gonna play with me now. You understand what I'm saying? So your female best friend see you doing your thing. I truly believe that she needs to work. I understand that you see what's before you, woman. I understand that you want some of this good loving. You want some of this energy. You want some of Michael's love and affection, but you got to earn it just a little bit. I ain't gonna put too much pressure on you, but you did friends on me. There was something about me that you didn't see, and I respect that. That's how life is. Life, everybody's gonna come around when they come around. So that's why as I get out my feelings, I just gotta make sure you there for me and not for what I got. You there for me, for me. And then once once I feel and I can assess that you are really here for the long run, you on my program, and I can support you and love you. You can love and support me, and our friendship can be good. We can laugh and joke. We can laugh. We can laugh and have a good time. Continue to do the best friend thing, the bestie thing. We can do all that. We best friends, and if we continue to have a best friend and our friendship begins to grow, our relationship as boyfriend and girlfriend, and then potentially husband and wife, our marriage relationship continues to grow. Our friendship continues to go. We continue to have fun. We continue to learn one another. We continue to face the world together. That is a beautiful thing. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm 100% with it. And I think more friends best friends need to get married and get on with the get on. Y'all been thinking about slamming each other anyway. Y'all been thinking about locking the door on each other for the longest. I know every guy who has a decent looking homegirl has thought about pulling her pants down, pulling her panties down, and getting to work. Every man that had a female best friend had these thoughts, and a lot of you ladies, even though you don't see your male best friend as somebody you would be with in the actual official relationship, you thought about sucking off your male best friend. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. But y'all let me know what's going on out in these streets. In your opinion, do you think it's a good idea for male and female best friends to get married? 250. Those of you have been rocking with me since the beginning, I appreciate you. Those of you who have just found the podcast or have subscribed to any one of my YouTube channels, have support my movement in any way, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You guys be safe. Keep God first. Keep hustling. Keep grinding. And middle finger to a hater. 250. I'm gone.